This is the assignment agreement. This is what we're going to use to sell the deal off to your tenant buyer. Okay. After you run your background checks on My Smart Move and all that stuff that you're supposed to do, they're going to pay for it. But when you find one that's got some money and they're not a scumbag, and there's a lot of those out there, I'll just be real with you. Okay. Oh, Justin, we're supposed to love everybody. Well, I do love them. I love them scumbags just like everybody else. I mean, you know what? They can't help it, some of them. But there's just some really unclassy people out there. I might even be one of them sometimes. When you find a good one, a good tenant buyer that's got some money and a job, okay, then you'll want to sell your deal off using this document. Okay, and this document is a lot like the old one. It's also a little bit more propaganda. Okay, so just like the one we just went through. Here's the assignment of option to purchase with lease terms. Okay, so again, the document that we have with the homeowner is called the option to purchase with lease terms, and it has the date, the landlord, seller, tenant buyer, and the address here at the top. This document mirrors it and says assignment of the same name, option to purchase with lease terms, and it mirrors that same information, landlord, tenant buyer, property address, except now it adds a new party, a new tenant buyer, okay? And that is your new tenant buyer. The new tenant buyer acknowledgement, okay? They'll initial here that they received a copy of this, the document that you have with the seller. Okay. Yes, they need to have a copy. You cannot assign this document to them without them seeing it. Okay. And that's why this has all of that disclosure stuff in it already. Okay. That's why this document is so beefy. All right. Here's the next phrase. All right. Assignor tenant buyer, that's you, is assigning your legal interest in the option to purchase with lease term to assignee, new tenant buyer, for a profit. Okay, you're assigning this to your tenant buyer for a profit. The monies paid are not refundable under any circumstance. This assignment fee may or may not be considered a down payment by the new tenant buyer's home loan lender, and they have sought the advice of anybody they want to seek the advice of. Okay, now let's talk about this. Properties advertised rent to own price. You had it under contract with the homeowner for $200. You advertised it on Facebook for $220. If you don't follow me, stop me now. Okay? You have a contract with the homeowner, the option to purchase with lease terms. Let's assume for a moment it's $200,000 is the purchase price. You advertised it on Facebook for $220. $220 goes here. Assignment fee due today, $20,000. Okay, except they only had $12,000. They didn't have the full 20, so you'll put $12,000 here. Assignment fee financed, you'll put $8,000 here. You see what I did? Property's remaining purchase price, $200,000. What you owe the seller on that option to purchase agreement. Okay. Now, not yet realized discount possible at purchase of property, on-time lease payments and maintenance discount. With on-time payments and take care of property's maintenance, your potential new option to purchase price could be, okay, this is, if you guys remember back here, you can delete this too. You don't have to put this in there, but remember in the option to purchase, it says here that the seller will offer this discount if they, okay, you can include that here on the lease option assignment here in this red box. Not realize the discount, but here's what it could be. If your homeowner is giving you that money and you want to include it here, you can include it here. Otherwise, this entire section is deletable. You can delete it if you don't like it, if it doesn't fit. Agreed and accepted, okay? Tenant buyer, that's you. Your new tenant buyer signs here, and optionally, okay, your homeowner, okay? You can delete optional too, please. Please do. If you're not going to use it, delete it. Okay. If you are using it, delete it. Delete the word optional. Okay. And that's the assignment agreement. Okay. Now, following the assignment agreement, automatically attached to it is the assignment fee payment plan. Okay. If you're going to finance that. Okay. And promissory note right here. Okay. And that's where the promisor, your new tenant buyer, will promise to pay you the amount you financed right here in the assignment fee finance line. Okay.